This tree can reduce stress and anxiety, and I don't just mean by looking at it. It's a lime tree, also known as the linden tree, but what reduces stress and anxiety is linden tea, which you can make from the flowers, and it flowers in June. Now these are the flowers to be, but anytime now, sometime in June anyway, they will come out and flower. And when you make the tea, what you want are the flowers, when they actually do flower, and this thing here, which is a leaf bract. So harvest both the leaf bract and the flowers, put them into some hot water, leave it to steep for about 15 minutes, and that's your linden tea. Obviously just sieve off the flowers and the leaf bract. The calming effect of linden tea, the fact that it can even make you a bit sleepy sometimes, means that I do recommend that you don't have linden tea before you're going to drive or before you need to operate some kind of complex machinery. As well as being good for stress and anxiety, it's also good for the digestive system, the immune system. Many people even buy linden tea from shops because it's so good for you. It's particularly popular, I believe, in Europe more so than the UK, but here it is free in the UK. Just harvest the flowers in June. You can even dry them, pick enough to dry and keep you going for the whole winter. In the dried form, you just need 2 or 3 teaspoons steeped in hot water for 15 minutes, and then you've got a nice linden tea that you can enjoy even throughout the winter. And as such, it is good during winter. If you pick up a cough or cold or the flu, it can help again to calm you, particularly good for children as well, to help calm them if they've got a cough or a cold, and soothe the cough as well. With flu, it can even help to bring down the fever if you have a nice cup of hot linden tea. The flowers have a nice honeyed scent as well, with hints of jasmine. So nice is the scent of the flowers that a lot of perfumiers have actually captured the scent in their perfumes. And the inner wood of lime trees is also very flexible, so it's particularly good for intricate carving, and for that reason it's been used to make the Russian dolls, the Matryoshka dolls. I believe the first ones were made in 1890, and those are made from the wood of the lime tree. Now there are lots of different species of lime tree, but it doesn't really matter which species you get from a foraging point of view, with one possible exception you could say, which is the leaves, because that's actually another edible part of the plant, is the leaves. Now it's just the young leaves when they're bright green, translucent and nice and soft when you want to actually eat them. So obviously it's spring typically. However, on some lime trees in particular, you can find young lime leaves that are perfectly nice and edible even into early and even midsummer, and that's especially true on the types of lime tree that have these suckers around the base of the trunk. They're the ones that produce young lime leaves even into early and midsummer. And lime leaves are not like amazing in flavour or anything. They're actually quite a very mild, neutral flavour, I would even describe them as. But they're very pleasant, I think, to just eat. They've got a nice mouthfeel, and they're a fantastic, what you could call salad filler. Obviously in a salad you want some nice flavours, so you could add things like your wild garlic and your garlic mustard and sorrel, you know, anything with a nice big punchy kind of flavour. But you obviously want to bulk it out with some leaves as well, a bit like lettuce. So lime leaves are a really good lettuce substitute. They're a really good way to fill out your salad.